closed, dude?
Well, I
Or are
was
you
trying.
ventilating? Everyone's always like, can she ever stand with her legs closed?
Nobody says that.
Yeah.
Who does?
I'm not saying.
Who
That's
says that?
Top secret information.
Hi, this is Michelle,
And this is Shannon,
and we're with Right Next Door Designs, located at 9940 Woodlands Parkway in.
the Woodlands, Texas.
Yes, but today we are actually coming to you from Shannon's new home.
Well, we're getting there.
It's getting there.
Work in progress.
It has absolutely been a huge work in progress.
Definitely.
And it's taken a while. What kind of delays are you seeing with new construction these days?
It's
Shannon?
everything that we've been talking to our clients about.
Yes.
Not with just remodels, but furniture, you know.
Yep.
It's everything everyone hears on the news is true.
Yep.
You know, price of materials have gone up.
Yep.
They're stuck out in the ports and all that good stuff. So.
And you've been having to go and pick up your own
Oh,
tile and
we
doing
bought.
your own.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
It's not like when I built a house in 2005 where the builder
No.
provided everything. We
No.
have purchased so much stuff on our own for this house. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. I
But
mean,
you know what? It's gonna
It's
be
crazy.
fabulous.
Hopefully that's the plan. That's the plan.
Fabulous. And it's a beautiful day here in Texas, so
It is
welcome
beautiful.
everybody. We are so excited to be back. We've missed a few weeks,
Right.
but we're back
Yes.
now. So yeah.
So this is the house, and what I want to talk about here is the design of this house is kind of different than what you typically see in Texas. Starting with the roof design, I'm from California. It's more of a hip roof design. You see this more in California, or maybe a ranch style home, more so for Texas.
Yep.
Not the pitched roof design that most Texans have out here, which means I don't have a lot of attic space with this roof design, which is fine. But what I want to talk about more than anything is all the elements that we have out here on the house, and the color, which has always been my big play for my whole life, is color.
Yeah, Shannon's huge into color. If you don't know, if we haven't told you before, that's how we met, was through her faux painting business. So she's always been our go-to color person. Worked at Sherwin-Williams, knows all about color.
Yep.
So Shannon's huge on color.
Yep, and my biggest peeve with color, and she knows it, and I tell clients all the time, is when I pull up to a house, I want the exterior of the house to tell the story of what the inside of the house is going to be.
Right.
And I'm going to explain the exterior of my house right here is going to show you the inside of my story.
What to expect.
Is
Yeah.
what the inside of this house is going to be.
Yeah.
And so you'll see the exterior of my house. I have a blue paint color on my board and batten with a gray undertone. And I go through this all the time. This is not a gray with a blue undertone. It's a blue with a gray undertone. Just like Michelle's house has a green exterior. And when we walked in her house, it was all, she pulled the greens in her house. So when we pulled up to her house, you could see that she brought the greens inside
the
her
way
house
through.
as well.
Yeah. all the
So
way
that
through.
was, we knew what to expect. We also have this wood feature on the outside is actually a wood porcelain tile, which I also brought that in the house as well, and you'll see that. And then classic limestone, which is known here in Texas.
Yeah, we love limestone
love
in
limestone.
Texas. Yes.
So
it's my
come
favorite.
on in and take a look at the house. Love
Yeah.
to show it to you.
I can't wait.
So we're inside the house now, and we are entertainers. We actually like to stay in our house and not go out on the weekends. We like to have our friends over and family over on the weekends. Unlike her, who likes to hang out. I'm not even gonna say anything where she's out on the weekends. But anyway,
In the Jeep stuff.
In her Jeep stuff. So anyways, we this house plan we tweaked. We found blueprints online, and we had our builder tweak the plan to what it fit.
Right. Use your space the way you want to use it, not the way the builder intended it to be used.
Correct.
Which is what we say all the time.
So this back wall was really French doors on this plan. And I said, I don't want French doors back here. I want this to be an entertainment bar for coffee, food, and snacks. So when we're sitting here at our kitchen table, which
This is
pretty
where
big,
the kitchen table will be. Right here.
we will be able to have coffee, food, and snacks up here, or just entertainment area. So we got rid of the French doors, which most homes you walk in and you have a view straight to the backyard. We
Right.
don't have that. but this is a focal wall in our house, which the colors, if you look at that tile,
are beautiful.
and they lend to the exterior of the house.
And here's the other thing I would say is this tile that she has that looks like brick on her wall is the same thing I have on my floor in my kitchen, but in green.
Right.
So use tile, you can use different elements and design anywhere you want to use them. Ceilings, floors, walls, wherever.
Correct.
So,
yep. So that's this little area that we did. I'm gonna go in here,
yeah.
the family room.
But again, I mean, Shannon mentioned the whole entertainment factor, and truly, this is the heart of her home. This will be the place that her and her friends and her family, and hopefully me occasionally, will be able to come over, hang out. They love to cook.
Yes.
Mike, her hubby, has become a mixologist, like official mixologist. So this part's going to be important to him. We're going to show you.
So this, I just wanted to point this out. So here's our limestone that was outside is now inside the house.
Yep.
This color is the outside board and batten of our house. So I brought the same color that was outside in.
Yep.
And then our bar area, this is that tile that's outside. This is the same tile that's on the outside of our house that we brought inside. Mm-hmm. So we brought the exterior elements in.
Yeah.
So it all flows.
Yeah.
And if you turn this way, the camera, to the kitchen, you'll see that this color is one shade lighter of what was on the outside of the house, which is also across in the family room.
And then what are your beans? I know they're covered up now.
They're covered, they haven't been stained. So they're gonna be a dark espresso color.
Yeah, which will
So I left the walls light, just a natural beige tan, which everybody, you can do beiges. All the earth tones are coming back in.
Right.
The cabinets, I did not go white. I know everybody's doing white and they're doing quartz counters still and everything. I don't want quartz. I didn't want white cabinets.
So you did, what is your,
This is
fantasy brown?
This is fantasy brown,
yeah.
Granite. And this color is called Mothwing Sherwin-Williams. I always use Sherwin-Williams because I was in the color program and helped people with color.
Yeah.
This is a gray beige. It's a gray with a brown undertone. So
what's the name of it?
Mothwing. Some lights it'll look gray, some lights it'll look beige. And that's what I went with here.
Yeah.
And then more of a lighter, backsplash, white sink.
I like how you mix the chevron with the horizontal tiles.
Yes.
That's cool looking.
And we did old school and did oil rub bronze, which right now is very hard to find.
Yes.
This color, because right now black and gold is very in.
Right.
And we say it all the time to clients, you're either a trend follower or you do what you like, because trends cycle.
Yeah.
And they always come back in style. So
oil rubbed bronze will be around forever.
Yeah. But it's hard to find right now. Very hard to find. And we're building our house for us, what we like. I'm not a trend follower. We can decorate for trends all day, all night.
Right.
But if I was decorating for the trend right now, this house would be black and gold.
Yeah, and white.
White quartz counters and white kitchen counters.
White, black, and gold is,
that's what it is, white cabinets.
But I mean, that's the thing about design, and whether you're building, you're remodeling, you're just wanting to change things up, is do what you love. Right. Don't do what's on trend. You might like what's on trend, and that's fine. You're probably going to get bored with it, but that's okay. Because we'll come back and redo it again in a couple of years, which we do for people all the time.
Yeah.
But I tell you, if you're gonna live in your home, love your home. Make your home your home.
And what we have seen too is some people do what's in, thinking they're gonna love it, and then they do it, and then they realize 9 months later they absolutely hate it. It's just not them. Yeah. And so that's why we tell people to we say pick up artwork that they love in their home. Yeah. Or like you said, pillow or whatever. Just the color, like my color, we say all the time, I'm a blue person, Michelle's green. I always have gravitated back to blue.
And I gravitate to green.
And so that was my spring off color, was my blues. Yeah. And that makes me feel good.
Sure.
So
absolutely.
For me to come in and do a black and gold house for me with white minimalist would not work for me, even though I think they're beautiful. And we have a lot of modern pieces in the store that I think are beautiful. It's not me. Yeah. Or my husband.
This is more natural.
Right.
Natural
for us.
feeling. So.
And then this is what I do too. And whoever has this come out for color, I always leave them, and I carry this. You can see how ratty it looks. Ask Michelle. I've carried this everywhere.
Everywhere.
Every client that I go and help with colors, I leave them with their colors.
Yep.
This thing stays in my purse, and everywhere I shop, I have like the tiles, the counters. I literally laid this on the counters. I took it for my backsplashes, my paint. You can see this right here. This is how, I mean, I was selecting everything based off my colors. Beddings, carpet, flooring. I tell people, leave it in your car, your purse, whatever.
Right.
This is your go-to to help you just start selections.
It's your vision board. I mean,
It is
it's
your
the start
vision
of your
board for
vision
your
board.
colors. So I usually take that for people when they ask for color help.
Yeah.
The other thing we did with this house, which people don't think about, is they always do white trim. And even the builder was like, we do white trim.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I am not doing white trim. I have really no white. I really don't want white. That's just not what I'm about. And so we did dark trim. And I know people always look at me crazy because she knows I've never been the norm on colors. And we did the dark trim, and I love the dark doors.
I love it too.
And the trim work, especially against the lighter.
It's
is
so
natural
rich
tan.
looking.
This is natural tan. It's not in the white color family. It's just a nice soft neutral. But I think the dark trim and doors just
It's very rich looking.
Yes. Pop. So just
And it goes
different.
with the style of the home.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So very happy with it.
Good. Well, we can't wait to show you the finished product.
Right. A lot of cool features when we get some lights installed.
When?
Oh, who knows? $1 million question. $1 million question.
All right. Well, this was fun, and now we're gonna go and see some fabulous blue bonnets. So we'll show you that in just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So we are right outside of Shannon's neighborhood, which is out, well, we won't say where it is, but we're kind of in the country, a little bit by the lake, but we're in Texas. And I saw this patch of blue bonnets and said, we're going to stop here and show everybody what our state flower looks like. In Texas, because this is our time of year, March through April, that our blue bonnets bloom. They're a wildflower. You can't pick them. It's illegal. You can't step on them, so we were really careful getting here. And here we are with the blue bonnets.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy. Peace out.
The end. I just don't want to be standing on any fire ants out here. What are we doing? Michelle just liked the blue bonnets and wanted to take a picture.
Okay, yes.